All right, it is Monday. It was hot today.
Ooh,
Warm
yes.
tonight, actually, really beautiful evening, actually. We're going to change things up, though,
I know.
later on this week, aren't we?
It's hard to believe, Susie, that a
my
storm's
goodness.
coming because it felt so hot out there. You're like, wait, what season is it? It feels like summer. Okay, later this week, it's going to feel more like winter.
Wow, so cold storm. Wow.
30 degrees cooler out there.
Wow.
So this is going to be a shock to the system.
Okay.
So rain boots for the kiddos, that's going to come in handy. The jackets, the umbrella. So we're going to get everybody
the puffers,
ready.
maybe?
Yes, maybe even the puffers. Only in Southern California.
I was just going to say, in Southern Californians.
Do we pull out the puffers when we drop down to the 60s?
I think so.
Go us. I'm totally okay with that. That is acceptable, everybody. Susie, I'll see you in your puffer on Thursday. That's going to be the day for it, Thursday and Friday. Let's talk about it. And again, it did not feel like fall today. As Susie mentioned, it was warm out there. So warm that we're talking 90s in downtown Los Angeles, lower 90s in San Bernardino. These temperatures that you see, this is more like late summer. It was cooler at the beaches because of the fog, and we saw that fog sticking to the shoreline earlier today before we got sunshine. Now, going into later this week, we have now declared a next weather alert for Thursday and Friday. This is when we're going to be impacted by a storm. It's going to be soggy, some of us getting drenched with this storm. So this storm is going to bring us several inches of rain. Let's talk about what's happening next. I want to break it down for you. Widespread rain, heavy at times. So travel delays and impacts. The concern is going to be Thursday during the day. I'm going to time this out for you, but rush hour Thursday night is when we're going to be seeing some of the heaviest rain moving through. So we could see some localized flooding, some ponding on the roadways. So getting off ramps or onto off ramps, onto on ramps, there could be some concerns there. Even some mudslides. And then again, much, much cooler by the time we get to Friday. So the important story right now is the timing of all of this. So going into our Wednesday, we are still dry, but we're going to see clouds increasing here in Southern California. The cold front arrives Thursday late morning. This is a look at 11 o'clock Thursday right before lunch. And you can see that front knocking on our doorstep, Ventura County, getting some rain, and it will continue to make that trek south as we go on during the day. So 5 o'clock in the evening, rain's now made its way into LA County. 5 to 10 o'clock, this is Thursday night, we've got rain in Orange County, the Inland Empire, up through our mountains, moderate to heavy rain moving through. It moves through fairly quickly, and then some showers lingering going into our Friday. So as of right now, things could change. There is still uncertainty with what areas are going to see what rain, but it's looking like 1 to 2 inches from the coast into the valleys, and then 2 to 4 inches for our mountains and our foothills. And it's the cold that we're also talking about. Upper 80s tomorrow. This is in San Bernardino. And by Friday, we're now talking highs in the lower 60s. Now, tomorrow, things are quiet. It's a quiet morning, 50s and 60s. We've got clouds at the coast, Riverside, high clouds. It's going to be filtered sunshine with temperatures making their way into the 80s. It's still warm, but not as hot as today. So let's go in depth on those temperatures. I want to pull up for you a map of the Inland Empire. This has been the hot spot over the past couple of days. We saw 90s out there today. That's not the case going into tomorrow. We're now looking at a blanket of 80s. Let's take a walk, make our way into LA County. You're going to see areas reaching 86 degrees in areas like Corona, lower 80s in Yorba Linda, mid 70s over into Anaheim. And each day is going to get a little bit cooler for the rest of the week. That next weather alert you're going to see in effect for Thursday and Friday. Highs only reaching the 60s. Okay, this is a shock to the system. Let's take a look at the valleys. We'll see 80s turning to 70s, rainy Thursday lingering into Friday. The weekend looks good in the 70s. Coming up, Susie and Juan, another big piece of this, it's the wind. We're going to talk timing of wind and mountain snow. That's all coming up in your next weather.
Yeah, still lots to talk about. Dani, thank you.
We are CBS LA. We are yours.